Hello, I'm the 10-minute English teacher. Let's get you exam ready. Today we're thinking about The Tempest by William Shakespeare with my guide to Act 1. Before we get going, don't forget to like and subscribe. There are plenty of things on the channel to help you understand the play like an expert. Okay, let's begin my guide to Act 1. The Tempest takes place on an enchanted island off the coast of North Africa, and on that island there are some characters who have been there for many years. We've got Prospero, who is a sorcerer, used to be the Duke of Milan, who is there with his daughter Miranda. There is a sprite called Ariel, and a half-man, half-beast creature called Caliban. They live on the island. Now, off the coast of the island, a ship will sink, and that ship will bring these characters to the island. We've got the King of Naples, Alonso, and his entourage. So they are going to join the other characters on the island, and they are responsible for wronging Prospero in the past. So this is what the narrative is going to entail, the coming together of these two worlds. Now, in front of us, we've got all of the key events that take place in Act 1. I'm going to walk you through them now. Now, the play begins with a storm. We've got a boat carrying the King of Naples, Alonso, and the Duke of Milan in a storm at sea. And the boatswain says to them, you do assist the storm when they and the other noblemen are present. And he has to order them to the cabin. So it's a chaotic opening to the play with a boat at sea in a storm, and the boatswain, who is a low status character, having to order the King and the Duke of Milan back to their cabins to get out of his and the other people on the boat's way who are responsible for trying to navigate the waves. The boat then sinks and everyone on board jumps overboard, and they're all led to believe that they're about to drown. We are then on the island, and Prospero speaks with his daughter, and he tells her how they came to be on the island. His brother Antonio stole his title Duke of Milan in conspiracy with Alonso, the King of Naples. He was set adrift on a boat with his daughter when she was a baby with his books of magic, and he ended up on the enchanted island. Gonzalo is somebody who we'll meet later in the play, and we find out that he supplied Prospero with books and food. We then meet a sprite called Ariel, who was trapped in a tree by a witch called Sycorax 12 years ago. And he now works in service to Prospero, and he was sent to cause those aboard the ship to jump overboard. And Ariel wants his freedom. He's dutiful to Prospero because he's been freed from the tree, but he doesn't want to live in service to him anymore. He's been told that if he continues to do Prospero's bidding for 2 more days, he'll be granted his freedom. It's at this point that Prospero calls for Caliban to come and fetch wood for him. We hear Caliban's story. He was taught to speak and know the sun and stars by Prospero, but then he tried to rape Miranda and now has to work in servitude to him and works as a slave to Prospero and lives in an imprisonment in a cave. He's half witch and half human, perhaps. He's the beastly son of Sycorax, the witch who trapped Ariel in the tree, who has since died. It's at this point that we meet Ferdinand. Ariel's singing has drawn Ferdinand towards them. He's the king's son, and we hear him speaking to himself about how he believes his father to be dead. Miranda and Ferdinand then meet. She is the first human, other than her father, that she's met in her entire life, and they fall in love at first sight. And Act 1 ends with Prospero telling Ferdinand that he's worried that he's come to try and steal the island away from him. Ironic, given that Prospero's done that to Caliban. And given that he thinks that Ferdinand is an imposter, come to steal the island, he decides that he's going to need to imprison him. And we also understand that this is a plan of Prospero's making. He speaks to the audience about the fact that everything is falling into place. So he takes Ferdinand prisoner with Miranda, wishing her father would treat him more kindly. This is all part of Prospero's plan. And that is the beginning of Act 1. So things are falling into place for Prospero. We understand that he wants to get his revenge, but we also understand that perhaps he's keen for Miranda and Ferdinand to be together, given that he is, after all, a prince. Now, if you want to take it further, I have got a free worksheet for you. All you need to do is click in the link in the description. If you're a subscriber, all you need to do is click that. You will have a Google account and it'll offer you a completely free worksheet for you to use. You've got a copy of my comic strip there, and then all you need to do is summarise the key moments so that you can keep your eye on Act 1 to help you understand the whole play in its entirety. Okay, check out the other videos on my channel. I'll continue to add content. Feel free to ask something you'd like to see me cover in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and keep revising.